The universe needs you to hear this tonight. There is someone who is about to lose you, and for the first time, they know it. Something has shifted, not in them, in you, and they feel it. They feel it in their bones. They feel it in the silence you no longer try to fill. They feel it in the peace you carry that used to be chaos. You are different now, and it terrifies them. This person has been taking your presence for granted. They thought you would always wait. They believed your door would stay open forever. That door is closing, and they can feel it. What you're about to hear is urgent, not because they are ready, but because they are running out of time. The universe is going to show you exactly what is happening inside them right now. Welcome to Soul Signal. Subscribe now and turn on all notifications. This message carries a frequency that will shift something inside you tonight. Let me tell you what is happening right now. There is someone who is starting to panic. Not the loud kind of panic, the quiet kind. The kind that wakes you up at 3 a.m. with a weight on your chest. The kind that makes ordinary moments feel hollow. The kind that whispers you're losing something you can never get back. This person has felt your energy change. They cannot explain it. They cannot put it into words. But something in their soul knows that the person who used to reach for them has stopped reaching. The one who used to wait has stopped waiting. The one who used to need them has become whole without them. This shift did not happen overnight. It happened slowly, quietly. One realization at a time, one tear at a time, one moment of choosing yourself at a time. And now they feel the result. Your energy used to call to them. It used to reach across distances. It used to show up in their dreams. It used to pull at their heart, even when they tried to ignore it. Now your energy is still, centered, complete. This stillness is the loudest thing they have ever heard. It speaks louder than any words you ever said. It says more than any message you ever sent. It tells them something they are not ready to face. You do not need them anymore. Not in the desperate way you once did. Not in the way that kept them comfortable. Not in the way that let them take their time while you held space for a love they were too afraid to give. The universe has been watching this story unfold. It has seen every moment you gave more than you received. Every night you waited for a message that never came. Every time you made excuses for their silence. Every prayer you whispered, asking why love had to be this hard. The universe heard all of it, and the universe decided it was time for you to rise. You have been rising, quietly, powerfully, without announcement or drama. You have been becoming someone new, someone who does not beg for love, someone who does not shrink to make others comfortable, someone who knows their worth without needing anyone else to confirm it. This transformation has created a shift in the energy between you. Where there was once an open door, there is now a door that is slowly closing. Where there was once endless patience, there is now a peace that does not wait. Where there was once a heart that would do anything, there is now a heart that finally protects itself. They feel this. They feel every bit of it. And something inside them is starting to break. Let me show you what is happening inside them right now. They are lying awake at night, staring at ceilings, replaying conversations, wondering where it all went wrong, wondering why the person who used to try so hard has gone quiet, wondering if they made a mistake they cannot undo. They thought they had time. This is what they kept telling themselves. They thought you would always be there. They thought your love was something they could return to whenever they were ready. They thought the door would stay open no matter how long they took to walk through it. They were wrong. The universe does not wait forever. Love does not wait forever. And you have finally stopped waiting. This realization is hitting them in waves. Some days they can push it away, they can distract themselves, they can pretend everything is fine. But then Night comes, and in the silence, the truth finds them. They are losing you. Not to someone else, not to anger or resentment. They are losing you to something far more powerful. They are losing you to your own peace, your own wholeness, your own decision to stop pouring into something that never poured back. They are doing things they do not want to admit. They check your social media more than they should. They look at your pictures and zoom in on your face. They notice who likes your posts. They wonder if someone new has entered your life. They search for signs that you still think about them. They find none. They type your name into search bars just to see your face. They read old messages looking for clues. They scroll back to the beginning, wondering how something that started so beautifully became this silence. They hear a song and it ruins their whole day. They pass a place you went together and their chest gets tight. They smell something that reminds them of you, and suddenly they cannot breathe. They see someone who looks like you and their heart stops for a moment. They ask about you, casually, to people who know you both. They pretend they do not care about the answer, but they hold on to every word. They analyze every detail. They wonder what you're doing, who you are with, if you are happy. The worst part is that you seem fine. You seem peaceful. You seem whole. You seem like you have moved on without needing a dramatic ending. And that peace you carry is more painful to them than any angry words could ever be. If they could speak to you right now without pride or fear, this is what they would say. I feel you slipping away. I feel it every day. Something has changed, and I do not know how to reach you anymore. I used to know exactly where I stood with you. I used to feel your energy reaching for me. I used to know that no matter what I did or did not do, you would still be there. That knowing is gone now, and losing it feels like losing air. I took too long. I know that now. I thought I was being careful, but I was really being afraid. I thought I was protecting myself, but I was really pushing you away. I thought there would always be more time, but time has run out. I see you now in ways I did not see you before. I see your strength, your peace, your ability to be okay without me. I used to think I wanted you to need me, but watching you become whole is the most beautiful and terrifying thing I have ever seen. Beautiful because you deserve it. Terrifying because I am not part of it. I scroll through old conversations. I look at pictures I told myself I deleted. I replay moments in my head wondering what I should have said, what I should have done, how I could have been braver. I think about reaching out. Every day I think about it. I type messages I never send. I practice conversations that never happen. I imagine telling you everything I have been too afraid to say, but then the fear comes back. What if it is too late? What if you do not care anymore? What if the door I took for granted has finally closed? So I wait, and while I wait, I feel you getting further away. The silence between us used to feel like patience. Now it feels like distance. It used to feel like space. Now it feels like loss. I am scared, not of you, not of love. I am scared of what I let slip through my fingers while I was busy being afraid. I am scared that I wasted my chance with the one person who actually understood me. The one person who saw past my walls. The one person who loved me, not for who I pretended to be, but for who I really am. And now that person is becoming whole without me. And I do not know if there is still a place for me in their new life. I am losing the one person I was supposed to keep. The one my soul recognized before my mind caught up. And I do not know how to forgive myself for taking so long to see what was standing right in front of me. But here is what the universe needs you to understand. This panic they feel is not your responsibility. Their awakening is not your burden. Their realization that they are losing something precious does not mean you have to give yourself away again. You have been through something sacred. The universe has taken you through a transformation that most souls never complete in a single lifetime. You have walked through the fire of your own pain and emerged alchemized, refined, reborn. This was not an accident, this was initiation. Your soul signed up for this. Before you were born, before you took your first breath, you agreed to walk through this darkness so you could finally remember your light. Do you remember who you used to be? Your soul was once bound by invisible chains, chains of waiting, chains of hoping, chains of giving your power away to someone who did not know its sacred value. You used to send your energy out into the universe, searching for theirs. You used to wake up reaching for your phone, hoping their name would appear like a sign from the divine. You used to fall asleep with prayers on your lips, asking the universe why this love had to hurt so much. You used to dim your light. Your soul is ancient and bright. Too bright, you thought. So you made yourself smaller. You hid parts of your magic so they would not run. You accepted shadows when you were born to dance in the sun. But the universe has been breaking those chains, one by one, link by link, until you finally stood free. Look at who you are now. Your soul has remembered itself. The ancient knowing that lives in your bones has awakened. The light you dimmed has blazed back to life. The power you gave away has returned to you tenfold. You are no longer the one who waits. You are the one who is whole. This transformation has rewritten your entire energy signature. Where you once broadcast longing, you now radiate completeness. Where you once sent out signals of need, you now pulse with sacred self-sufficiency. The spiritual realm has a name for what you have become: magnetic wholeness. This is who you are now. A soul that has walked through its own dark night and emerged holding the dawn. A light that has remembered it was never meant to be dimmed for anyone. An energy that has reclaimed its sovereignty. They feel this shift in the invisible realm. They feel that the energy cord that once connected you has changed. It used to pulse with your reaching, your hoping, your waiting. Now it pulses with something else entirely: your peace, your power, your completeness. This terrifies them more than your anger ever could. Your universe has expanded, and they are no longer the sun you orbit. You have become your own sun, your own center, your own source. You have created what the spiritual realm calls an energetic vacuum. Where your energy used to reach for them, there is now sacred space. Where your heart used to ache for them, there is now holy acceptance. This vacuum pulls at them across dimensions. It creates a void in their energy field that nothing else can fill. They have tried to fill this void with distractions that feel hollow, with people who feel like echoes, but nothing works. Nothing comes close, because what exists between you is not ordinary human connection. It is soul recognition. Two energies that knew each other before this lifetime, and that knowing cannot be replicated with anyone else. They are beginning to understand something that shakes them to their core. The universe does not create connections like yours twice. You were an answer to prayers they made lifetimes ago. A destiny they have been running from since the moment they felt its weight. Now they feel that destiny slipping away, and their soul is screaming. But your job is not to rescue them from their own awakening. Your job is to keep walking your sacred path, to keep honoring the transformation you have earned. If they want to be part of your journey, they will have to rise. They will have to become someone worthy of walking beside you. You will not shrink back down to make them comfortable. Those days are over. And now the universe is about to show you something. Something happening in the invisible realm. Something that will change everything. Something is happening in the invisible realm right now. The universe is creating a moment of decision, a crossroads that exists not just in the physical world, But in the dimension where souls make their truest choices, the contract between your souls is not cancelled. But the terms have changed. Every soul agreement has windows that open and close according to divine timing. Your souls signed this contract together in a realm beyond memory, agreeing to find each other in this lifetime. But contracts require both parties to honor them. And they have been in breach for too long. The universe is patient. But the universe also has a timeline, and that timeline is reaching a critical point. They are being pushed by forces they cannot see. Every distraction is failing them. Every attempt to move on falls flat. Every person they try to replace you with only amplifies how irreplaceable you are. The universe is closing every escape route, making them face the one truth they have been running from: you. Not just you as a person, you as a soul they recognized the moment they saw you. You as the love that their spirit has been searching for across multiple lifetimes. They can feel the urgency pulsing through their energy field. They wake up with your name burning in their chest. They go to sleep with your face imprinted on their consciousness, a knowing in their bones that something sacred is slipping away. Something woke them up at 3 a.m. last night. The hour when the veil between worlds is thinnest. The hour when the soul speaks loudest. The hour when there is nowhere to hide from the truth. They lay there in the dark, heart racing, chest tight. It was not a nightmare, it was a visitation, their higher self showing them the future they are about to lose. They put their hand on their chest. They felt it. A pulling across dimensions, a sense that your energy signature was different now, further away, less available than it had ever been. They wanted to reach for their phone. They wanted to type something, anything, but they did not know what to say, because the words that need to be said cannot be typed. They must be lived. The signs are appearing everywhere now. They see repeating numbers constantly. 1111 when they think of you. 222 when they wonder if you are thinking of them. 333 when they wake in the night with your name on their lips. 1111 is the universe saying, pay attention. A portal is open. A decision must be made. 222 is the universe saying balance is required. Two souls are at a crossroads. The partnership you signed up for is waiting, but waiting has an expiration date. 333 is the universe saying your guides are present. The spiritual realm is holding space for a choice that will echo through this lifetime and beyond. Every song that reminds them of you is a message. Every coincidence is a nudge from the divine. The universe is turning up the volume on a truth they have been trying to mute. They are starting to understand something that changes everything. Your patience was a sacred gift, not an entitlement. Your love was an offering from your soul to theirs, not something they could take for granted and return to whenever convenient. The soul standing before them was the answer to prayers they made in other lifetimes. The resolution to karma they have been carrying for centuries. The destiny they agreed to before they forgot they agreed to anything. But seeing is not the same as doing. They can have all the spiritual realizations in the world and still be frozen by human fear. They can feel the door closing and still not find the courage to walk through it. This is where they are right now, standing at the crossroads of their soul's journey. One path leads back to fear, to karmic repetition, to another lifetime of learning the same lesson. The other path leads to you, to vulnerability, to love that transforms everything it touches. These fears are loud, but underneath them, something louder is rising. A knowing that they will carry the regret of this moment into their next lifetime if they do not act. A soul that is finally tired of being afraid. The universe is holding space for their choice, but divine timing does not pause for human hesitation. The window that is open now will not stay open forever. And here is what they do not fully understand yet. Your door is not closing out of spite. It is closing because a door permanently open to someone who will not walk through it is not love. It is self-abandonment. You are not closing the door on love. You are opening a door to divine self-respect. And that door will lead you somewhere beautiful, whether they find the courage to follow or not. Now the universe needs to speak directly to your soul. Not about them, about you, about the sacred being you have always been, about the truth that will remain true whether they ever find their courage or not. You are not waiting anymore, and that is not a loss. That is the most profound victory a soul can achieve in human form. That is the moment a being of light stops forgetting its nature. That is the moment you chose yourself with the same devotion you once chose them. The universe is not just proud of you. The universe is in awe of you. Do you understand how rare it is for a soul to do what you have done? To walk through the fire of longing and emerge not bitter but whole. To release what you wanted most in order to honor what you deserve. This is mastery. This is what souls incarnate for hundreds of lifetimes trying to achieve. And you have done it. Here, now, in this body, in this life. The same energy that holds galaxies in their spiraling dance has been holding you. The same force that pulls oceans toward the moon has been pulling you toward your highest self. You are not separate from this cosmic choreography. You are an expression of it. The light that burns in distant stars burns in the center of your chest. The love that moves planets around suns moves through your veins. The consciousness that dreams universes into existence chose to dream you. You are not a small human having a spiritual experience. You are an infinite being temporarily wearing human form. And you have just proven that you remember. Whatever happens next with this person, you are already complete. If they find their courage and choose you, that is beautiful. That is two souls fulfilling a contract written in starlight before either of you took physical form. That is love, winning a battle against fear that has been fought across multiple dimensions. But if they cannot rise to meet you, you will not fall. You cannot fall. You have become your own ground. The universe did not guide you through everything you've survived just to abandon you now. The love you are meant to experience is already written into the fabric of your destiny. Whether it comes through this person or through a door you cannot yet see, it is coming. It is certain. You are worthy of love that does not make you question your worth. You are worthy of love that shows up fully, that chooses you loudly, that looks at you like you are sacred because it understands that you are. You deserve a soul that looks at its own fear and says, no, not this time. I choose love. I choose them. I choose to become who I need to become. If this person becomes that soul, then everything you walked through was preparation for reunion. But if they cannot, then everything you walked through was still perfect, still divinely guided. Preparation for someone the universe has been refining at the same time it was refining you. Your story does not depend on their choice. Your story is being written by the same hand that writes the rotation of planets, the same voice that speaks the language of quantum physics and ancient prophecy. Your story has chapters you have not read yet, a love that will make every tear make sense. The same universe that spins galaxies into existence spins in your favor right now. You are not forgotten. You are not destined to settle for half love. You are destined for the kind of love that mystics write poetry about, the kind that sages say is the closest humans can get to experiencing the divine. Whatever they decide, you have already won.